This video is going to walk you through setting a custom resolution for your screen. Projectors are going to shoot in a 16:9, 16:10, or 4:3 aspect ratio. So obviously our space is going to determine what aspect ratio our screen is going to be built if we're doing a built-in sim. Okay, so what we can do is we can adjust the image to fit any screen size. So what we're going to do is show you how to do that custom resolution. So the first thing I'm going to do, I'm just going to right click on the desktop, and you can see there's an NVIDIA control panel right there. I can also go down to this little caret at the bottom, open that up, and you can see the little NVIDIA logo there. I'm going to right click on that, and then you can see that NVIDIA control panel there too. So two ways to get there. So I'm just going to open up that control panel there. Now what this is going to bring me to is, it may not bring you right to this change resolution screen, but you can see the drop down. You just want to go to display and click on the change resolution. It'll bring you right here, okay? Now, what this is going to show you, okay, is we've got all our different resolutions here. We've got a couple 4K resolutions, and then as we go down, we've got some HD resolutions and different things like that, okay? This is all showing you 16:9 aspect ratios just because we're doing this on a TV right here that's in a 16:9 format. So don't worry about that because we can change whatever we want here, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and click on customize, okay? I'm going to say create a custom resolution here at the bottom. Click on that. And then here's where it's going to give me my choice to change numbers, okay? So we're going to talk through how this works a little bit first so you get a sense, okay? So this 3840 by 2160, that is a 4K resolution, okay? And it's in a 16:9 format, okay? When we're doing a resolution and when we're setting your projector distance, we're setting it based on the vertical, okay? So we want to try to keep these vertical lines the same. What we're going to alternate is usually the horizontal, okay? Now, there are some rare situations where we've got a really low ceiling and we might want to change this one, but for the most part, we're altering this horizontal pixel number, okay? So a couple different ways to do this. If there's in a 16:9 format, okay, we're probably going to go to more of a 16:10 because we've got more vertical, right, than horizontal. So let's just assume that this is set for 16 wide by 10 foot high, or 9 foot high, excuse me, okay? That's the 16:9 format. So let's say my space is actually 14 wide and 10 foot high. Now, we also have to work on just our viewable image. So I'm going to take some round numbers just to make it easier for this, but you're not always necessarily going to have perfectly round numbers. But if we take the 14 wide by 10 foot high, that gives me a 1.4 ratio. So 14 wide divided by 10 is the 1.4. If I take this 3840 number and divide that by 2160, that's 1.778. So this 1.778 is not going to fit my screen. I need something that's a 1.4. So what I'm just going to do is I'm going to take this vertical line number, 2160, and I'm going to multiply that by 1.4. And that is going to give me 3024. So when I put that number in, I'm going to go ahead and hit test. And when I hit test on this, what you're going to see is the sides of the screen are going to get blacked out. And all that's doing is it's taking the image and it's bringing it in and crunching it up for you. And the black will go on your sidewall, so you'll never see it. So if I go ahead and hit test here, it's going to go ahead and change that. And you can see on the sides there, it's gone black. Now, do I want to save this resolution? I can go ahead and hit yes, okay? It'll save that for me. Okay, now you can see it went back to the normal resolution, but you can see now I've got a custom resolution here to choose from. So if I want to choose that resolution, I'm going to click on that, and then I'm going to hit OK. And I'm going to go down to here where it says custom, and you can see I've got that 2160 that I set up, and I'm just going to hit apply, and now it's going to stay like that if I hit yes. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and hit no for you here real quick. And then we're going to go back into another option. So if I go back into customize and I go in OK here, Okay, let's just say this one is set at a normal 16:10 ratio. And again, this all works the same, but one other way to do it, to figure the numbers, is if this is my 16:10, right, and I've got a 14:10 space, then all I'm going to do is I'm going to take that 14 divided by 16, right? So I get 0.875. So my 14-foot width is only 0.75 or 0.875 of that 16-foot width. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that 0.875 number, I'm going to multiply it by 1920, and I'm going to get that 1680 number, okay? So now I'm going to go ahead and test that out. Now when you hit test, what you're looking for here, obviously that's changed it significantly because we went from 4K to HD, okay? But if I want to save this, then it's going to go back and show me that resolution there as well, okay? So you can adjust those resolutions to whatever you want, and you probably will have to play around with it a little bit, but the easiest way to do it is just measure your image width, measure your image height, the available image, not what it's showing, just the available image. And what we want to do is we want to alter this first number, excuse me, let me go back to here. We want to alter this first number so the ratio fills my screen using the vertical line number that it was provided. If you've got any questions on this or how to do it, feel free to reach out. Thank you for watching and enjoy the sim.